Hey, what's up? This is Dee, and as you might know, I love the Kemper Player. If you are using the Kemper Player, you should check out the Midi Captain, because this thing can do so much for you. Let's check it out. So this is the pedal board I recently threw together for a last minute gig. We start with the Polytune, go to the Morning Glory, straight to the Kemper Player, and from there we go to the Radial Highline Line Isolator. We also have a Dunlop expression pedal and the Midi Captain. And here I'm using the Midi Captain for the very first time, running the Kemper special firmware. And this original firmware works well if you didn't upgrade your Kemper, so if you're still on level 1. Because the original firmware limits you to 10 banks. And usually I use 1 bank per song. So I quickly ran into issues of having to rearrange my usual structure. And the second issue I had with the original firmware was that the rig names are actually so tiny, I could barely read them. However, there's a solution for this, and it's called the PySwitch firmware. It's by another developer, and this basically allows you to use all the banks on your Kemper Player. And you can really customize it, like the rig names, you can decide how big you want them. And also, since you have more options with the upgraded Kemper Player, you can also reprogram the buttons. This is my Midi Captain running the PySwitch firmware. The lower row gives me access to 5 rigs, while the 4 upper buttons on the left toggle effect slots C, D, Mod and Delay on the Kemper. The display also shows the type of effects currently assigned to those slots. The top right button is for changing the bank. You can hold it down to go down a bank or press it once to go up a bank. And holding down the delay button brings up the tuner. When I first read about this PySwitch firmware, it looked like you have to do some programming your own, but actually I did it yesterday and it's super simple. You basically just delete all the data on your Midi Captain, put some new data on there, and then you can customize everything in a web browser. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. I just found out about the Midi Captain, really liked what it did, and well, wanted to share the info with you. So if you're using the Kemper Player, check them out. They're doing awesome stuff.